Hello, this is Lady Gaga, and I am with your friends Kevin and Mikel, and you are watching my favorite online blog, The Scorpion Show. Oh, wait, I want a double sandwich.
Okay. It is free. Taking me to some old ass club. Yeah, Wes, I'm talking about you. You know, I had a nice little weekend in New York. I visited Wes from A Connection TV. This looks so crooked. Does it? Is it? No. Alright, it's fine then. Yeah, we're fine. Or maybe that I ain't pushed the video thing out of the way. I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, I had a nice weekend in New York. I hung out with Wes from A Connection TV. I need y'all to subscribe to his channel, especially if you love Mona Simone and Twine. Those are his two characters that he do. You know, he took me to this club in New York. It's not really a club, to this place in New York where there's a bunch of old people. And I'm for the club, but I'm not for the old people just standing around. I need to hear the music blasting. I need to see people dancing. I need to see people drinking. All of that sets me off. So that place wasn't doing it. So we went to Secrets. Secrets had a nice time at Secret Lounge. But anyway, y'all, I'm definitely cannot wait for Sizzle Miami. I am leaving for Miami in 2 days. 2 days. I will be there from Wednesday to Tuesday. Mikel gets there on Friday. I'm looking forward to having a good time. I don't know about him, because he ain't a club person. You going to the clubs? Your ass going to the club. You're not going to be just having me out. Where Mikel at? Oh, well, Mikel, he in the hotel. In the hotel? I'm going to take me a nice good book. And I'm going to read it on the beach. Whip his ass. Well, you know, I'm going to the beach, too. I'm going to
I'm gonna have
South
my book
Beach.
and I'm going to read it. Because I don't...
No, you need to come to the club and have
I am going to come to the club and have a good time.
Let your hair down.
Bitch,
Damn.
I am going to let it down.
Let it down. You know, Mikel is... I can't never get him to come to a club in Philly. Like, you out of town. Come on. You got
No, don't do that, because you know I go to the clubs out of town. Because when I was in Miami last time, my last night in Miami last year, I had a ball. It was me, Vontae, Steph, Brandon. We had a ball. I just had a ball. And
laid up.
You was laid up?
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Don't worry about that.
Or should I say with what?
With what? Anyway, let me tell y'all, that Monday was a long ass day.
Was it that long?
It was that long because I remember that night I had a party on Blog TV.
I'm just asking.
I quit. Sizzle is going to be fucking popping. It's the 10th anniversary. I did that because I seen Steph Jones do it. Steph Jones will be at Sizzle. He's performing at the White Party. I'm going to try to go.
Try to get him to your hotel party.
Yeah,
get him.
We're going to get him on the show. Well, you know he don't have a problem with the gays, so
I'm sure he don't.
So he could come over.
I'm sure he don't.
Have a drink, have a cocktail.
He come right on over and party with us.
And Lunel could come too, because Lunel will be at Sizzle too. It's going to be popping. If you're going to be in the Miami area, again, Mikel and I are taking over Hyatt Live. Well, it's not just us. It's Wesley, not Wesley.
Watu.
No, not Watu.
Wait.
It's What's the T? Yes. Trying from What's the T? Lionel Williams and Derek L. Briggs. Derek L. Briggs. We're going to help him with all the bloggers. Before he get there, he going to know everybody's name.
I don't know everybody's name.
And Zim Van Adams is going to be there. It's going to be a YouTube reunion. Africano Boy is going to be there. Your boy Nunu is going to be there. Sizzle is going to be off the chain.
You know what's so bad? Just think right there. I just thought about something. Whenever I run into bloggers and I'm with you, I always whisper to Kevin, like,
who is that?
Who is that?
Who the fuck is that?
And then Kevin will tell me, and I'll start talking to them like I know who they. No offense, but you know I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
He got to get his YouTube thing back.
I don't even watch this show. I just let y'all watch it. So you know, I don't know. I just be like,
I'm excited. You know, and I'm rooming with a Beyonce stand. So this is going to be
who are
a
you
mess.
rooming with?
Mike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you did.
So,
I didn't know he was still going.
Yeah, he's going. So that's going to be a hot mess because he probably going to be listening to Run the World all damn day. And I'm going to be listening to Married Tonight because that's going to be my official song for Sizzle. 2009 it was Boys, Boys, Boys. Last year it was Shots. This year is Married Tonight.
Shots was the best.
Shots. That might be a new song.
Our song for 2007.
Yes.
Oh my
everybody! Shots, 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 shots. Everybody, if you ain't getting drunk, get the out the club. That shout out to LMFAO. That was our song last year.
That was our song. Your hotel party had it popping.
Yes.
Because we was in there shotting it up.
And I'm having a hotel party this year too. If you run into me and you want to know the details about it, let me know.
Are you gonna still have it on Saturday, like I said?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay.
And you must bring a bottle.
A bottle
That's
of
the
what?
entrance. A bottle of alcohol.
Oh.
Cause I can't
I get a
have.
pass, right?
Hell no.
I'm gonna bring no pass. I'm gonna bring nobody's bottle.
You gonna walk them 3 blocks to that liquor store, Mr. 333 blocks. You gonna go there. You gonna get the liquor.
First of all,
you gonna bring some into
I don't
this
even know
hotel
how
party.
to pick out liquor.
So what?
I'll probably pick out the cheap
Have somebody help you. You know a lot of people that drink, so
I do know a lot of people
Courtney.
who drink, and it's sad.
and I'm not even gonna tell you what Courtney sent me or show you what he sent me in a text message.
Oh, Courtney is a mess when it comes to texting.
Let me tell you,
he's
what
a mess. And don't say
Do
it
you
on
wanna
camera.
see it?
Show me, and because you know Courtney is a mess when it comes to texting. I mean, Courtney, what's the matter with you?
What did he be tweeting you?
Nothing. I had to tell him. Cut it out. Derek, you.
I'll beat you the hell up. I can't wait to get my hair cut because when I get down there, I'm gonna be looking good.
Courtney. What I just read, I don't want to visualize that ever again.
So, yeah, we heard about Sizzle, y'all. If you in Miami, come to the Hyatt Hotel in downtown Miami. You're bound to run into me and Mikkel. I don't want to see, again, oh, I saw you, but I was scared. Don't even tweet it to me. Don't tell me. Because when you see me, when you meet me, I'm going to give you a hug. We're going to talk. I might have a drink, you know. You might have a drink. We're going to have a good time. I see you at the club. Oh, my God. Space. If you've never been to Sizzle, Club Space that Sunday night is popping. It go on to 9 a.m. I lasted until 7. I don't know how long you lasted until.
Wait, you lasted until 7?
a.m.
7 a.m.? I was out of there by 1:30. And I was in my bed by 1:45. I don't play that.
Nah, Mikkel was tore up.
I was not tore up. I was out of that club.
There's a video on Blog TV to prove it. Him taking his first shot.
You better shut up.
And he was a hot mess.
I was not. Was I? No. I was not. No, I was not.
I didn't remember doing that.
If I did do that, I was single.
Child.
I was. Cause you know.
Yeah, you was single.
Yeah, I was single.
But we're not gonna go there because you know it was a scandal after that.
Oh, child.
People taking pictures of Mikkel. Who does that?
Who? Kevin. Like, I really felt like I was a celebrity. It was like one of those guess who moments on Concrete Loop. Guess who this is laying on the beach with somebody else's man. Like, I was just like, what the hell? I was so thrown, like, what the heck?
Mikkel was not ready for them, and I wasn't ready.
I was so embarrassed. Yes, I was so embarrassed. But the thing about it was, the stuff that people were saying after they took the pictures was far from the truth. Like, but I guess when you take a picture of somebody and you see it, you assume. And I was just like, wow, are you serious? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was just like, damn, you would have thought I was somebody's celebrity. They was sneaking and taking pictures over people. I'm thinking, like, what the hell?
Yeah. But I'm sorry that happened to you, but you know,
I was very over it too. I was more embarrassed. more than anything.
I cannot wait to wear my spandex on that beach.
Oh my God, I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. Don't want to see it. Don't want to visualize
So no, I'm not going to do that.
Good.
But I'm going to wear my spandex. I'm going to be like, and
who you going to wear it for?
Everybody. I'm going to be like, I'm going to say, it's somebody out here bigger than me that look way worse than what I got. And it's a lot of everything.
Kevin's not going to wear no spandex. You know how I know he's not going to wear no spandex? Because he don't want to be a feature artist or feature somebody on Concrete
or HotMess.com
or Media Takeout.
What they going to put me on? Hot Ass Mess with a pair of pink spandex biker pants or whatever.
Rising up his flat ass.
Okay. Lies. But let's get into this video. I know y'all just seen our video on the Billboard Music Awards. Something that we didn't talk about. We're going to run right into Beyonce on this one. And it's something that I just wanted to say. And again, I'm not a hater. I just seen someone sent me a video of Beyonce doing the same performance that someone else did last year. And, you know, with the video screen.
But where did they do it? Where did they do it?
It probably like in Italy. It looked like it was the same producer, of course, that did the graphics. And, you know, this is my thing. And I'm not going to talk bad about Beyonce, but this is what I want to say. Beyonce is reaching that iconic status. But to be an icon, she has to start blazing her own trails. She has to do things that are original. Stuff that is just for her. Not something that was for somebody else. And she must do that this era. Last night, I was just like, yes, B, you did it. Like, I seen something that I never saw before, and I really didn't see that before. And I was so proud of her. Very proud of her, because I'm like, bitch, I know you got something in there that you ain't coming out. Because these award show performances in the past, they were like stuff from the tour. The battery dying already? Gotta switch cameras. Damn!
Well, can't you finish saying what you were saying?
It's gonna stop. Oh. I gotta switch cameras.
Don't you charge your stuff when you're sitting there?
I thought it was charged.
You know, you can't think it's charged. You have to make sure it's being charged.
Well, look, we gonna just
have this problem.
We'll use the computer camera. Sorry, y'all. Damn, see, that's the ghost of Beyonce. Stop this shit.
I don't live here. You ain't got to.
I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, that was the ghost of Beyonce stopping the video. But yeah, it's just that on this era, I don't want to see something that was taken from somebody else and her doing it.
Well, let me just say this. I understand where you're coming from. I totally understand, and I kind of agree with you. I think that with this particular era, especially what happened with the last era, where every time she did something, somebody who didn't have anything to do with their time, anything better else to do with their time, searched the internet to find where she got it from. But I do think that, like you said, for majority of us, none of us have seen this performance that Beyonce supposedly got it from. So I feel as though, even though it may not be original, I think that for the most part, people aren't, for this particular performance, people, I think for the most part, really aren't thinking too much about where she got it from, because of the fact that she did such a great job, you know, performing it and delivering the performance. But like I said, I do agree that I think with this era, there should be more things from her where she should stamp and say, you know what, this is Beyonce approved. This is something that I and my team created, and we originated this. You know, not something that I borrowed from this person or that person. I don't have a problem with her borrowing stuff. I mean, if she can deliver it.
When she borrows, she does a great job.
She does do a great job. I mean, yeah, she does do a great job. Because last night I still haven't seen this video that they say she stole it from, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to watch it. So if you send it to me, I'm not going to watch it. I just think, because I'm not. I could care less. I could care less. I think that Beyonce did a great job, and I think that it's sad because whenever Beyonce does something live, you always know there's going to be people out there searching to see where she got it from, where she copied it from, to bring her down. But I think this time around, it's not going to work like it did last era, because of the fact that she did such a great job last night that people are just focusing on how good of a job she did and not, oh, who did she borrow that from? Because I don't care who she borrowed it from. I really don't care. But moving along to the main focus of this video.
The main focus of this video is that we made it. We made it to May 23rd, 2011. after being so afraid. But y'all, I wasn't fucking afraid.
Either.
I wasn't afraid, but I was just so mad. Like, who sits there and determines when God is coming back, when the rapture is coming back? How can you pinpoint that when God can come back at any time?
At any time.
Anytime. And I mean, I seen it over buses. Judgment Day, May 21st. I seen buses. I seen people passing out shit. You know, the news was talking about it.
Yeah, they gave that guy too much attention.
What? They're like, oh yeah, you know, at 6 o'clock, you know.
It was. Oh, that might be God right there.
You never know. But somebody better answer that phone.
Miss Barb, Jesus is on the main line.
Alright, keep it up, dude.
That phone just gonna ring. Is it answering? So anyway, the end of the world never happened. The end.
It never happened. We're still here.
Ooh, you know what else happened this weekend?
What?
Lil Kim and Keyshia Cole going at it on Twitter.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But this time we have to defend Lil Kim.
Yes. Yes.
She wasn't in the wrong.
No. She wasn't.
Because Keyshia, I don't care if you didn't get nominated for a BET Award, which we will talk about. It's not the fact about that. You have a right to be upset. But you can't go up on Twitter saying, oh yeah, and me and Lil Kim was never friends.
Like, what was that all
where
about?
Where did that come from?
Where did that come from? And so many people were defending Keyshia, and I'm thinking like, but where did Keyshia? Why did that even come about? You know, like I didn't understand that, and I felt so bad for Lil Kim because Lil Kim actually pinpointed great details that we didn't know about Keyshia. Like, we didn't know that you didn't pay Lil Kim for certain performances. Like, come on, who does that? And like Lil Kim said, you know, I was doing this because, you know, out of the kindness of my heart, you know, doing this for you. And like she told her, you had a hit with me. You didn't have a hit with the other girl, which is true, because I didn't even know the name of the song with you and Nicki Minaj. I really didn't. But the thing that cracked me up is that a lot of Nicki Minaj fans were coming at Lil Kim and saying, well, how dare Lil Kim come at Keyshia Cole? First of all, Lil Kim does not even know if Nicki Minaj was even talking about her in that song. First of all, let me tell you something. I'm sorry. I was born 24 years ago, not 24 minutes ago. You don't have to say anybody's name to know that you're being talked about. If Kevin is talking about that bald-headed Beyonce loving so and so and so and so and so and so, okay? I don't have to be a rocket science to know that he's talking about me. Granted, he could be talking about Messy Miles, but I doubt it. Okay? I doubt it. I doubt that he's talking about Miles. 9 times out of 10, he's probably talking about me. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for those of y'all that were saying, oh, but Nicki didn't say Lil Kim's name. When does she ever really say Lil Kim's name when she's dissing her? She don't say it that often, but you know she's talking about Lil Kim. So for those of y'all that were saying, oh, Lil Kim, you just jumping to conclusions. No, come on. Keyshia Cole, this is my thing. Keyshia Cole should have been woman enough to say to Nicki Minaj, look, I'm trying to make a hit with you. I would like it if you do come out with your verse, if it's no dissing to any other rapper. Because I don't want that on my song. I want us to have a hot song together where we're just jamming. No dissing. Because it does kind of make it seem like you are agreeing to this. Because at the end of the day, this is your song, Keyshia. It's not Nicki's song, it's your song. So if you're not agreeing to any of that, then you need to let it be known at the front door. Like, I don't want any of this. For instance, if I was to have, you know, another blogger on the Scorpion show, and they were upset with a so-and-so blogger, look, I don't want any of that. Because I don't want to make it seem like we are corroborating with what you have to say about this. Look, if you really want to hash it out with them, I'm going to call this blogger, and I'm going to call you, and we're going to have it on the phone together, so then y'all can hash it out together. Not so, oh, I'm going to tell the Scorpion show, and then we sitting here saying this, and then that other blogger like, oh, can you believe the Scorpion show had him on? Because then it makes it seem like we're involved in that.
But see, you know what I told Michaela is, I love shit like that. And if somebody had beef with each other, like how Trent and Sam got beef going on right now, because Trent spilled tea today, I want Trent to come on the Scorpion show to talk about it. It's not a diss to Sam, because we're not dissing Sam. We're letting someone vent their frustrations out on our show. But you know, I think it would be good. This, you know, we talked about that last. I just think it would be good. I don't think it would be that bad.
I would rather, me personally, I would rather have the two of them on together.
Yeah,
that's how you know why? Because I feel as though because let me tell you something. There's always your side, his side,
and
and the truth. Because Trent can get on our show and say this, and then Sam can get on our show and say, oh no, that's not what really happened. So and so. If you have the two of them together,
but then they both want to deny it anyway.
Well, yeah, they'll both probably deny it, but at least they're denying it to each other instead of doing it. Oh, well, he said this, and then Sam getting on Twitter and saying, oh yeah, I saw Trent on so and so, and that's not what really happened. And then we get Sam on, and then Trent say, oh, well, that ain't really what happened. Then there'd be a ball of confusion. You know, I mean, our ratings will probably go up, but I would rather it be something where it doesn't make it seem like we're instigating the argument. You know, that's how I would like to see it.
I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So I just think that Keyshia Cole was in the wrong for that.
I hope y'all say
really
bless you in the comments again.
I really do think she was in the wrong for that, and I just wish she would have never said, in P.S. me and Lil Kim was never friends.
And congratulations on your wedding. P.S. Congratulations. Keyshia Cole got married to the guy, Quentin. Not Quentin. What's the guy's name?
I forget his name too.
But he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm going to say the Cleveland Browns. That's the football team. So shout out to them. Now, speaking of that blogger beef, the ScorpionShow.com came up too damn early, but that's alright, because on June the 1st, we will be blogging regularly. And I'm going to give a shout out to Paul Elgin for designing the Scorpion Show homepage on YouTube and the Scorpion Show website. His link will be in the more info box, where you can hit him up on Twitter if you want him to do a design for y'all. Now, some people were saying, you were saying that you wanted a professional look, and it don't look professional. It's professional enough to me, where I paid my money for him to design it, and I was not sitting up here spending no $1,000 on no design. And some people want $1,000 to design it. Now, if I would have asked y'all to donate money to this website, then y'all would have flipped out, you know. But I'm saying, if you had a problem, if the blog don't look the way you want it to look, you know, you can always send me some money and get it the way you want it to look. But I'm really loving it. I'm excited about entering into the blog world, like it's like regular blogging, not video blogging, because I'm comfortable with this. But this is a new realm, because now you got to make sure that your stories are real, they're not lies, it's accurate. That's the word I'm looking for. And you know, make sure you're not stealing from anybody. Make sure you're not taking pictures from people. It looks like it's very cutthroat. You know, so I still can't wait to really get my feet into it. But the website is up. You can check it out. Tell me what you think. What type of stories would you love for Mikel and I to talk about? Of course, we'll discuss music, but we can also do current event stories too. So you know, just go to the website and let us know what you think about that. Think of the stories that you would like to see there. Please don't put it on these comments. Another big story last week, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver are getting divorced because Arnold had a love child like 10 years old.
14.
How much?
14.
You know what I don't understand about that whole situation? Especially if that lady is working in the house. When you look at that child, or that child that been in your house, you don't see Arnold?
Well, some people don't. I mean,
come on.
Some people don't. I mean, it depends. You know why she probably didn't see Arnold? Because she didn't think it. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first met y'all, I thought Madison was Amber's daughter. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know who Tibby was. I didn't know Tibby was Amber's daughter. I was confused because she doesn't look like her. So I was like, when I found out that Madison was actually Amber's sister, I was like, well, wait a minute. Amber looks like she could be Madison's mother. And I didn't know who Tibby was related to. I didn't know who she was related to. Sometimes you don't see until somebody brings it to your attention. Now I see Amber and Tibby. I see Amber and Tibby. Like, there's a baby picture of Tibby, and the baby picture looks just like Amber. And I'm like, now I see it because it was brought to my attention. So it's just like, Maria probably looked at that little boy and didn't think twice about it because it wasn't brought to her. Like, she never thought that far. Like, you don't think that far until somebody says, that's his child. And then you start like, oh, now I see it. Because, like I said, when I first met Amber, I thought Madison was her daughter. I did. Because she looks just like her. To me, she does. And I think she still does look like her. Especially with the skin tone. Because Tibby's dark skin and Amber's light skin. It's like, what the hell?
So I just found it fishy.
I think it's sad.
It's really sad.
That's sad.
But you know what though?
And to think that they probably even had sex in their bed.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about it.
And
That's
you know
horrible.
what? You know what I really don't understand? And a lot of these men have the nerve to do this, and I don't understand. If you want to cheat on your girl or your wife, can the mistress look better or damn near as almost attractive as your original wife? I don't understand how they go after these big girls, how they just be ugly, and that woman is not attractive at all. But Maria Shriver look way better than her. But I know a pussy don't have a face. I know.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't.
But for me,
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. You know, guys, if you put guys in that position,
anything, you know
they'll
what?
put it. I mean, not all guys.
Not all
guys. Because I'm not laying down with just anything. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that. You know why I can't lay down with anything? Because I can't get aroused by just anything.
Oh, amen?
I can't get aroused by just anything.
Amen.
Somebody, but you like so-and-so. So-and-so can pull their pants down right now. And if I don't find so-and-so attractive, I won't be turned on. I'll be sitting there like, if you don't pull your pants up, what are you doing? Like, if you're not attracted to it, but a lot of people don't see the face. They just see the free product. And so they're going to dibble and dabble in that free product. And it's like, you know, that's just how it is. And
but you know what? I don't think
sad.
People talking about, but people going to stop seeing Arnold. If Arnold Schwarzenegger decides to make a movie, ain't nobody going to boycott his movie because he cheated on Maria.
No.
Get the hell out of here.
No.
And they acting like Schwarzenegger is the only man in the world that ever cheated. This story needs to go real fast. Real fast. You know they're gonna let it linger on till the next big thing happen. You know what they need to keep on the news all day instead of worrying about who Arnold fucking is? Let's keep talking about these tornadoes and how these tornadoes is just taking over the United States, like in all of these countries. Like my heart goes out to those people.
You mean states?
Yeah, in the States, but I say countries. I'm sorry. In Joplin, Missouri, I'm kind of hyped right now. You know, let's talk about that. Let's keep these numbers on the TV on who to donate to. You know, let's not forget. Like, let's not make it news for one day and forget. You know, let's talk about that. We could talk about who Arnold effing at another time. But then again, I hope we're not contradicting the Scorpion Show because we're not talking about the tornadoes neither.
No, we're not, but now we are.
Yes, we are.
Now we are. And our heart goes out to all those people who are affected by it.
And it's just like, I don't know where, like Wes was telling me, he was asking me, do I think that these tornadoes are man-made because they have stuff that can trick the weather? I was like, I don't think that's going on.
That does not even make sense.
Who would want all of these people dead for no reason?
That doesn't make sense. I mean, sometimes I just wish people would use common sense. See, I don't try to be mean, and I never, ever, ever want people to think that I'm trying to be smart, because a lot of times people hit me up on Twitter and they say the most outrageous stuff. Like, for instance, I posted on Facebook today that Oprah comes on at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This guy wrote me and said, well, wait a minute, but Oprah came on here today at 9, so how was it? Oprah comes on at different times during the day. If she came on at 9 o'clock where you are, because you live in Chicago, so clearly she came on a little bit earlier. That means that where I am, she comes on a different time. Notice I put Eastern Standard Time. You're not Eastern Standard, you're Central Standard. 2 + 2 is 4. My mother used to say this to me, and I will continue to say it. My mother used to tell me when I was young, if you had brains, you'd be dangerous.
My mama told
common sense ain't too common. Pay attention. Why would people want to make man-made tornadoes to kill off? Like, what is that about? Like, come on. I gotta go to my phone real quick because that may be such a fact.
I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret. Just love yourself and you said, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Born this way.
Can you stop saying?
No. So we're going to talk about Born This Way. Not the album. We're just going to talk about how Born This Way, the album, is out in stores. And you can buy it at your local Thriftway, Shopping Bag, Piggly Wiggly, Starbucks, Costco, BJ's, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Dots, Rainbow. You can buy Lady Gaga's album like at any store that sells anything.
You can buy it on an airplane, cross the ocean like something. I don't care how you buy it, just
Buy it if you can.
Beyonce sings along.
I don't care about iTunes or Amazon selling it for 99 cents. You better have it. You better have it. Just y'all gotta get that album because it's good.
I got a boogie in my nose and it's not. I'm trying to.
Go off
not
camera.
coming out.
Gaga is everywhere. Gaga's on The View, 106 in Park. She's taking on Good Morning America.
106 in Park.
SNL. Yes. Girl, you need to come back on the Scorpion show.
Child, Vince, y'all is in overtime. 106 in Park though. 106.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, they trying to get that million. And I told Vince, and I texted him, okay, I'm looking to see $1 million in 1 week. It has to be at least $1 million. If it don't get $1 million, that's bad.
Shout out to shout out to Tamar Braxton for calling me the other day and just
going
being
off
so excited about Lady Gaga being pregnant. Mind you, I'm coming back from the movies and I'm in the car with my friend and she's like, ah! And I'm like, okay. Okay. And she's like, I cannot believe she got fat. I'm like, oh.
But we see, I like Tamar. She was pregnant last week in London. Okay?
I'm like, okay. Now, wait a minute. If let me tell you something. If Tamar would have called me and said that Lady Gaga gave birth to a human, then I would have been shocked.
Okay.
But then she said she got pregnant on TV, so I was like, okay, that's Lady Gaga. She's weird like that.
But her on SNL with Justin Timberlake, that was fun. And I would love to see them do a song together. Like all the digital shorts, the Bring It On Down to Liquorville, all of that was fun.
Oh, wait, I can't wait to see it. Is it on the internet?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
I gotta make sure I see it.
It was fun. It was fun. You know, good to see Gaga acting. And when Gaga was dressed up in the ghetto stuff, like from back in the day, she looked so good. Looked really, really good. I wouldn't mind seeing her dressed like, you know, that's how she dressed any damn way. I would love to see her dressed like that.
Can you imagine what her closet looks like? It's probably so discombobulated.
Just how much free shit she get. Just wear this. Just put this right here on your shoulder, bitch. Put this orange. Put it right here and just go out and perform. Go ahead, Gaga. Do it, bitch. Eat these grapes and sing. Say, no, let me stop. Gaga, girl, you was just on that promo trail. And she's signing albums right now at Best Buy. So Gaga is really doing it. Oh, this.
Oh, there you go. I'm sorry, Kevin.
I'm gonna do like how Mikel did when I walk away.
David. We're not done, are we? Hello?
We do have a show to do. We have to entertain our guests in the basement. I mean, wherever you're watching. In the kitchen. And I have a gift for Mikel.
Who fucking bought?
I brought you a gift too.
Me?
This is, I didn't want to get you the one for dummies because you're not a dummy. Because I'm clearly the dummy. But I bought you a book for WordPress.
Is that really for me?
Yes. And how to use it and how to blog and, you know.
Oh, that was so nice of you.
Because, you know, I don't have the patience to really teach you how to blog and do a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's why when I told you I need for you to teach me, you got a little on the phone today. Bitch. Because, you know, I had to, you know.
Mikel told me what I didn't want to hear, but
you know, today, being as though Kevin and I are co-hosts and stuff, sometimes you got to tell each other stuff that y'all don't want to hear. Kevin has told me a few things that I didn't want to hear, but it was a fact. So today I had to call Kevin in my most politest, even though that's not a word, but my most politest voice, because I was still at work, and I had to say, Kevin? And then, you know, Kevin was trying to overtalk me, and I'm like, no. Listen to what I am saying. But that was very nice of him to do that. And if some of y'all are probably saying, why would he buy y'all that? Y'all, it's an inside conversation. Y'all have to know exactly what he was talking about. But I'm going to have to go home and read this.
Well, you're going to have to learn
I am going to have to learn how to use it because you ain't going to teach me. But I
am going to teach you, but I mean,
no,
I'm just saying.
yeah, but I thank you for buying this.
Like, for
because this is going to come in handy. This is going to come in handy. But I have to go because my ride's outside.
Who the fuck does that?
What else are we talking about?
Bitch, we gotta talk about basketball wives, love and hip hop.
Wait!
Well, you know what? That ride got to wait.
Okay.
Okay, no. Let's talk, and then let's do Oprah's last show.
Okay.
Oprah, it's been real, girl. You've been on TV since I can remember you being on Channel 6. All I know is Channel 6, 4 o'clock, Oprah. I remember when Oprah did Get With the Program.
Get with Oprah.
Get with Oprah. You know, all her little Tina Turner, Wildest Dreams, all of that stuff. Janet, well, I don't remember Janet Jackson, but I've seen the clips on YouTube. I seen when, you know, you go off when Tina Turner's on your show, girl. You had your whole Wildest Dreams segment. You giving out cars, taking people on trips everywhere. Oprah, you are just Oprah. And I want you to take your vacation, but you really got to get own network together.
Yeah, you do.
You got to get it together.
Yeah, you do. Get it together.
You got to get it together.
Beyonce was on Oprah today.
Yeah, Oprah
around the world.
You know what?
Great.
What can we say about Oprah that hasn't been said?
Yeah.
You know, it's been a great farewell. And you know, didn't that guy say that Oprah? It was a clip. If I don't want to get it wrong, but it was a guy that passed away from cancer, and he was saying that Oprah should stay for 25 years.
I'm not for sure.
I don't know if she did it for him and she didn't say it yet. But I think I remember him saying that you should do it for 25 years. She said she thought it was time to go. She thought it was her time to go. That was like 5 years ago. When it was 20 years, she was going to end it. But you know, it's not really time for Oprah to go. No, I hope she does some specials or something. Yeah. We need Oprah back. We need positive women on TV. And not unless you want Medea to have her own talk show. And I don't think we see that.
Okay.
But yeah, Oprah, shout out to Oprah. This Monday, Basketball Wives returns 8 p.m. I will be on Block TV in Miami. We're gonna watch that together because again, I told y'all 2 weeks ago I watched it the whole season 1 and 2 in the weekend, and the clips looking real good. You know, Tammy gonna be fighting Evelyn because Evelyn wanna make t-shirts.
Don't show everything.
I mean, they seen the preview.
I just can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna talk about it every week.
Every week. So y'all better make sure y'all stay tuned.
Yes. And Love and Hip Hop, this is what I want to say about Love and Hip Hop. I think that Mama Jones, they said Mama Jones got a man, but I think Mama Jones need a man that's going to like lock her down, keep her calm, put it on her right.
She ain't got that good then.
Yeah, I know Jim Jones. Like, I ain't trying to talk bad about his mom, like, because I know that Jim Jones, I know that mother and son relationship thing, but it's time to let him fly the nest. You are Miss Jones, but it's time for another Mrs. Jones. Mm-hmm. It's time, baby. I'm sorry, it has to be two. And Chrissy, if you're not getting anything out of this relationship, like, if Mama Jones, like, you marrying Jim Jones, not Mama Jones, don't worry about her. You know, you're marrying him. And Jim Jones, you need to put your foot down with both of these women. Because it's not right for Chrissy to be calling your mama bitch, cursing her out, or none of that. You know, I don't care about the Olivia story, Samaya Reese, no. This Chrissy and Jim Jones and his mom, something gotta give. Something gots to really give. Who that? What's your input on it?
I don't really watch the show. I never actually watched the show.
Did you watch some of the reunion?
I watched the reunion.
That's all you got to watch.
Yeah, Jim Jones' mom, she needs to just get it together. She's very rude and she's very ignorant towards Chrissy. Her reasoning for why she don't like Chrissy was just, it was just like an alcoholic's reasoning. Like she's not fully there. She just needs Jim Jones needs, the three of them need to sit down together. Not just Chrissy and the mom, but the three of them together so they can work this out. Or maybe they need Dr. Sherry on their show. I don't know.
Or maybe it's just time for Chrissy to find a new man.
I don't want to say that because Chrissy really loves Jim.
I know, but she can't even get a baby out of him.
But I mean, not everybody can get a baby. I mean, come on.
That's what she wants.
Yeah, but he may not want it. They both have to want it, not just one. Because then it'll always be like, well, damn, I ain't really want this baby now.
And I don't agree with her trying to propose to Jim. That's not cool. That's not the traditional way. The man should always want to marry the wife. When the wife does it to the man, to me, it seems desperate. Or maybe it's because we're so used to the traditional way. But when he said, I got you, he didn't say yes or, you know, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I would have been over because I wouldn't have accepted that. I would not have accepted that. Me and him would have to have a talk. So
Is that the last subject?
you just really wants to go. You know
I
what?
have to go.
Fly girl, fly girl. I could do this on my own.
that?
What are you doing?
Nowhere, down the street.
Down the street.
Oh, it's that long. I never saw you in like a 9 days.
I know. You must
Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all after Miami.
Bye,
Maybe
y'all.
June the 1st.
You don't know how to say excuse me?
Oh,
You.
I didn't bump you, bitch.
You did bump me. What you think? A large tornado blew by?